Man vs bootleg. It's kind of a ridiculous update when you consider Oil Derrick got a quote-unquote minor shadow buff. I've heard a lot of talk about how easy the new mode is to beat with just one tower slot, and that's a massive issue, don't get me wrong. But overall, I think the problem lies mostly on the credit rates and upgrades themselves. But Oil Derrick is on a whole new level. It is way too overtweaked in this mode. Let me explain, right? Most towers require some sort of micro and balancing between economy and defense, but Oil Derrick gives you passive cash, which is balanced behind how long it takes to get said cash. But the upgrade screen makes Oil Derrick roll in so much dough, you'd think he's selling courses on Oil Drilling 101. Don't get me wrong, Oil Derrick takes fucking ages to earn money, but explicitly with the upgrade screen and the fact that you're forced to wait every single wave, you're naturally going to abuse this primary feature of the event, which means it's abusable on maps so long as the map isn't omnidirectional and takes place in the man vs steel game mode. And guess what? I don't think we're ever seeing another 360 map because it's quote unquote too overwhelming and buns to play. Not my words, just John's. So Oil Derrick is strong, right? But how strong are we really talking? Let's get into the numbers. Within the first 3 minutes of the gameplay, out of 20, you can fully upgrade to 5-0 and have an extra 375% cash on every single drilling interval. This means you can basically pay back every single Oil Derrick in full after just over a minute. After this minute, you earn a total of $2.6 million just playing the game and doing nothing. They need to either nerf the panel or maybe inflate the price of Oil Derrick on the later levels so you aren't just money printing off rip. Gold Mobster and Farm are balanced or just obsolete in this mode because of how it's all balanced, right? The Golden Mobster and its units get gathered down instantly, which is good. It invites strategy, but oh my god, this mode is brain dead. The hype in the soundtrack falls short because of how unfair it is for the bots. Those Juggernaut and MRL bots hurt, but it don't matter when they literally get slimed out instantly by the humble battleships around the map or the 7,000 war machines. Sure, they are endgame, but I think instead of having such busted credit upgrades, or water that covers 10 warship placements, and don't even get me started on the cryo artillery, we should instead introduce something like resistance upgrades or upgrades that force players to reset their sunken costs to focus on something really strong like a horde of flamethrower bots that would absolutely destroy your early game. They did this later on in the waves, but you just don't see it, so nobody really knows about it. Something designed like that would make you want to evolve your playstyle for specific threats in-game. Now, I'm no TDX developer or scripter, but something that would be nice to see is maybe upgrades to the player where you can pick up the credits from further distances or earn credits every wave if we upgraded the farm. Something like that that just makes some of these towers that are completely obsolete actually viable. Because to me, it's clear the testing team didn't fully look into how broken things could get with the economy and even range on the extreme ends, because the economy is broken, warships range is broken, and you could also say the same for my will to grind the battle pass and in turn play TDX. This game mode's experience is like waiting at the end of a bridge while a constant stream of angry toddlers attack you, but you're fine because you're backed up by the US economy and you're blessed to wield a never-ending flamethrower that instantly melts anything that dares to get close. In actuality, if not a flamethrower, maybe it's a coil that sends 6 to 7 billion volts down the path. Not your style? How about a never-ending horde of you are what you eat? Only issue is, those make you have to play an extra portion of the game by introducing the movement keys, when you could instead hire a few boats to sit in the harbor and delete anything that spawns within a millisecond. So not only does Oil Derrick remove any sense of limits to your bank account, you can just beat the game with one tower that has a placement limit of like 4, which removes the entire purpose of tower defense.
We make it look easy.
If you enjoyed my content and you want to help me out, interact the video and take a look at the video on screen now. YouTube says you'll love it.